Hey Josh, it's Tuesday, and sorry about that rough start. My computer froze for a second, or if it was a rough start, I don't know what it was. But anyway, first off, to answer your question from last week, I haven't paid too much attention to it. I know it's a bad thing, but I don't really pay attention to news that much anymore. Sorry. But yeah, I just haven't really been paying attention to the news recently. I've been busy, working and stuff. I used to be able to catch the little news updates every hour on 88.9, the station here, and I now that I've started working for the dog warden, I'm not working as much at Jimmy John's anymore, so I haven't really been paying too close of attention. But for this week, not actually sure what I was going to be talking about. I had an idea and then I forgot it. So here goes nothing. Oh yeah, this weekend, right, okay. It's gonna have a little bit of Dungeons & Dragons in it as well, so sorry about that, guys. So, this weekend was packed for me. I had something going on every single day. Um, yeah, from Friday up until Monday, and if it looks like I'm sweaty, it's because I am. Friday after I got off work, I had just like a little bit of time to just chill for a bit, and then I had a session for Tales of the Yawning Portal, which is what my friend Thomas is doing. He was in the snowboarding video, and I finally got to introduce my new character that I was so excited about because I put a lot more thought into this character than I probably should have. But I don't know. I just like creating things. I think it's the thing. I don't know. It just comes easier to me. But anyway, that's beside the point. Um, sorry. But I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but I'm going to be playing a Hexblade, or I am playing a Hexblade Warlock now, who is actually the half-elf, half-brother of my previous character, who was a human that I really didn't care much for. But that's neither here nor there. So, sorry, I've been talking a lot today. So one of my favorite things that happened during that session, though, this will be it for Friday, though. One of my favorite things that I did was one of my Eldritch invocations. I think I pronounced that right. I'm sure someone will correct me if I didn't. But for one of them, I took Devil's Sight. But for that, I only have it in the one eye. And my character actually has his hair over that one eye because it looks different because backstory reasons that I won't get into right now. And so I mentioned we were going through like a dark dungeony area, and I was just like, should I switch over to? Or I just kind of like looked over at Thomas, and I was just like, should I like switch over to my Devil Side Eye? And then everyone just like looked at me and was just like, what? And I was just like, don't worry about it. It'll come up eventually. But I don't know why I found that so funny. I just did. That's enough about Dungeons & Dragons for this video. Saturday, Uncle Charles, Aunt Joanne, Kayla, Rick, Eric, and Maxwell all came to, we're in town, we're in state, not in town. Well, technically both, but anyway, and so on Friday, we had, like, a little cookout thing, here. I think that was originally supposed to be at Aunt Danielle's, or Uncle Tim and Aunt Danielle's, but we switched it to here, instead for reasons I don't remember. And, I finally, when I say finally, I mean he finally asked me, I finally got Lash to play Kingdom Hearts. and he actually really enjoyed it, or I think is what he said, which I'm happy about, because he really liked, Final Fantasy 15, and so it's similar in ways to, they're similar to each other. So I finally got him to play that. I kind of taught him the tricks and such, and he's playing on beginner. And I'm just like, really? You couldn't have gone with at least standard? Like, seriously, dude? But anyway, then Sunday, nothing major really happened there. I worked. That was it. I just worked and came home, and I don't remember what I did after that. Probably watched YouTube or something, because I've been trying to get caught up with, well, when I say caught up, I mean finish up uh, the first campaign for Critical Role. And, then on Monday was a pretty packed day, actually. Um, there was a Memorial Day parade, of course, that I went to because band, and, my friend Stav and I, who's in all of my other Dungeons & Dragons campaigns, other than yours, obviously. But so him and I hung out downtown, and I know that I said that I was done talking about Dungeons & Dragons, but I got Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. It's actually really cool. I'm planning on playing some of the new sub-races that are in it. Eventually, not anytime soon, because I have enough campaigns going on right now. But so, picked that up, walked around downtown. God, it was warm yesterday, though. And then, I actually went over to Tori's, I picked her up from work at 5:30, I believe that's what it was. And then we went to, her place for another cookout. So, like I said, it was a pretty packed weekend. And, so yeah, that'll do it for this video. Kind of a rambly one, but hey, what else is new? So, Josh, my question for you, how did your weekend go? I'm sure you're still studying for the, when I say still studying, it's a very important thing, for you to be studying for the bar, but did you and Daly do anything special? Or did any of your guys' friends have anything going on? So that'll do it for this video, so Josh, I will see you on Friday. Later, bro.